Hello everyone, it is Species Field Guide time for the Yutyrannus for Jurassic World Evolution 2. Let's check out the field guide and then talk about it.
An aggressive carnivore, the Yutyrannus is one of the largest known dinosaurs to have feathers. Its dense coat covers almost its entire body. With its formidable presence and ferocious roar, the Yutyrannus instills fear into its enemies.
Along with this short species field guide, we of course also got the forum post on Frontiers forum, so we'll go through that as well. As for the species field guide itself, I'm just gonna be honest with you. There's not a whole lot of information in there, and I don't care. This is not gonna be some sort of deep dive where we zoom in on the background and we spot all sorts of stuff, because honestly, there is no stuff to spot. It's all about the Fluffy Tyrant, and I'm all about it. I don't mind that at all. I am so excited. It looks just mind-blowingly beautiful, like with the sunlight behind it, just sort of enhancing, emphasizing the fluffiness. It's absolutely amazing. The skins are gorgeous. They remind me a little bit of what they did with the custom Giganotosaurus skins, with some color on the face, patterning on the body, and it is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I know Yutyrannus is a favorite species for many people, and I'm so excited to see it implemented in the game this way, because honestly, is there anybody out there who loves Yutyrannus and doesn't love how it looks in this game? Because I think it looks amazing. This might be hyperbole, but it might be one of the best designed creatures they've done so far. It's quality from top to bottom. It's gonna be amazing to add this species to our park. Of course, Yutyrannus is part of the Feathered Species pack. In case you missed it, in case you've been living under a rock or something, we're getting a new DLC. It has 4 species, one of them being the Yutyrannus. And the DLC is coming out this Thursday, so the day after tomorrow. Very, very excited about that. And we're going to be building some awesome stuff for the Yutyrannus and the other species on the channel. Let's check out the forum post that they've done for it. And I already read through it. There's not too much in it, but there's one curious thing in it. One exciting nugget, you might even say. Alright, so they start with, welcome back, park managers, to our latest species field guide. Yada 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 yada. That is my technical summary of their intro. Today, we will be looking at one of the upcoming prehistoric species joining us in the Feathered Species pack, coming on March 30th, Yutyrannus. Yutyrannus, a genus of tyrannosauroid theropod dinosaur, lived during the early Cretaceous period in what is now northeastern China. And I'm not going to try to pronounce that because I can't. It has a whole bit about where the name comes from, and I'm not going to disrespect the Chinese language by trying to tackle this. So I'm just going to let you read this, and then we'll move on. Dominant and striking with impressively powerful legs, the carnivorous predator was thought to be a surprisingly social species, preferring to hunt in packs. Now, this is the bit that I mentioned earlier that could be exciting. Frontier has done this before, where they reference the actual animal's behavior without incorporating it into the game. We've had several examples of this over the course of the game's life cycle. And I do want to point out that the reference to pack hunting is in the bit of the forum post that's about the actual species. All of this is not necessarily about what the dinosaur is in game. It's about the actual species. So this is not a promise that they're making. It's just a little bit of information about the real life animal. Now, of course, there is a chance that they do use that to add to the behavior of the dinosaur in their game. But I want to caution people against assuming that this means hunting in packs, but it's definitely making me very, very, very curious. Now, this last part, this is what I actually think is about the animal as it is going to be represented in our games. It says, being a social species, keeping the Yutyrannus with a few of its own kind will keep them content. Keep an eye out though, your Yutyrannus could challenge another over dominance. I don't really know what's special about this. Maybe it's just a little bit of filler because all dinosaurs challenge each other for dominance in the game. Make sure you place them in an enclosure with a generous amount of open space, which should also facilitate their need for additional forest coverage. So they like a lot of forest. I'm having Brachiosaurus flashbacks. I hope it's not going to be too bad so we can actually still see them as they walk through their enclosures. You know, for people who are playing the game in challenge, chaos, and campaign. Obviously, I'm a sandbox player, so I don't care about what they want. I'm going to give them a pretty enclosure. I don't care if they like it. By the way, I am excited to be building a special enclosure for these guys as part of my exhibit speed build series. I have what I think is a pretty cool idea, and I'm excited to do that and to show you guys, and I think it's gonna be a good one. Yutyrannus are natural born hunters, so they'll need live prey to pursue and feed on, so that confirms that they want a goat feeder. Being a carnivorous species, they won't spare your guests. Good. We don't want them to, so make sure you have a capture team ready in case of breakouts. Caring and maintaining these new additions to your park will definitely attract guests from all corners of the world, ready to marvel at the Yutyrannus' unique plumage. We hope you enjoyed this introduction to the distinctive Yutyrannus. We're incredibly excited to see the enclosures you built for them in-game. Will you be adding them to your parks? Yes, definitely. Probably every single one of them from henceforth until the end of time. Thank you very much. Honestly, I really feel like there's a good chance the Feathered Species pack is gonna go down in history as the best species pack we've ever gotten and will ever get for Jurassic World Evolution 2. I definitely like it better than the ones we've had previously, and we don't know yet what the future holds for Jurassic World Evolution 2 exactly. We're expecting them to be releasing a couple more DLCs, but I don't know if any pack is ever gonna top this feathery, fantastical amazingness. I hope you're as excited as me. If you are, subscribe to the channel because of course the next few weeks are gonna be all about the update and this new DLC. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, and until next time, enjoy the Yutyrannus.